Mr. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and our guest. How many of you are familiar with such posters? They simply say, "Have you seen us? Natalie Wilson, age 14. Julia Louise, age 56. You've seen these photos around on TV, at the bank? These are among the missing. This presentation today will be very brief. And I simply want to tell you about a frightening situation that is occurring. Hundreds of teenagers and adults are turning up missing across the country. And I'm here to warn you not to be among the missing. As most of you know from reading newspapers and watching TV, many adults and children have disappeared in the last few years. And most authorities feel that the adults have been missing, or let's say parents have been missing, simply because they don't want to be with their families anymore. And this is understandable. You hear about such stories. And children have ended up missing because they no longer want to be children of their parents. And this is understandable too. However, I know better. I have found out why many children and adults have been missing. As some of you know, I am a ham operator. A ham operator is a person who has a radio machine that I can sit down, put on my earphones, and talk to folks from the United States and all over the world. Now, ham operators were very, very popular 20 and 30 years ago. But today, with our technology, there aren't many, but there's still a lot around. My ham number is WV2456. I still use the ham operator radio, and I enjoy it. So I enjoy talking with folks from across the country and the world. Now, it is an exciting hobby for me because I'm able to listen to conversations between astronauts and also Houston and astronauts and a space station. Very interesting. And the conversations can be bizarre, particularly what happened a few months ago. I was listening to my ham radio and I heard a conversation. And the conversation went something like this. Capture Jesse Ash. They gave the name of the person, and they gave the age and in what city. And this was macabre and terrifying to me. And what happened is that I went to the newspaper where it says the missing section, and when they talked about the Baltimore area, I looked and these names occurred, what I heard from my ham operator. Of course, this was terrible news to me. Now, I went to the FBI and CIA, and they are on the case with my assistance, of course. And we have not been able to determine why people are being abducted and what will happen to them. But it does seem like they abduct average people, like you and like me. This is frightening, and sometimes I think about witchcraft, but it's not witchcraft. We don't know where these people are from or even what planet that they are from. What is essential is that the FBI have concluded there's one pattern that happens. These people that disappear, they disappear on evenings when rain is anticipated or that it rains. That's the most common thing from these abductions. And actually, that is my story. I want to warn you about this situation. And so you can be aware, and you might be able to do something about it. I do not want you to be captured. And we want you to keep in mind about when they disappear. They disappear on evenings when rain is anticipated or it is raining. Will you be among one of these missing people? Or your family, teenagers or adults? I want you to be careful. I want you to be careful for going out on evenings when there's anticipated rain or when it is raining. I do not want you to be among the missing. And by the way, tonight they are anticipating rain.